Have you ever noticed that some people seem awake before they're even awake? They solve problems faster. They remember things better. They stay focused while everyone else is still mentally buffering. It almost looks like they were born with a better brain. But here's the interesting part. Research suggests your brain's performance during the day is heavily influenced by what you do in the first hour after waking up. Tiny actions can affect alertness, memory, focus, creativity, and even how quickly your brain processes information. So today we're going through 5 simple morning habits that can literally help your brain work faster. No expensive supplements, no 4-hour morning routine, just science-backed habits that anyone can start tomorrow morning. Let's begin. Habit number 1, drink water before coffee. Your brain is about 75% water. After spending 7 or 8 hours sleeping, you've gone the entire night without drinking anything. Even mild dehydration can reduce attention, slow reaction time, and make thinking feel harder than it should. And yet, most people wake up and immediately reach for coffee. That's like trying to drive a car while the fuel light is flashing. Instead, drink 1 or 2 glasses of water first. This helps restore hydration, improves blood flow, and gives your brain the resources it needs before caffeine takes over. Coffee isn't the enemy. Just don't make it the first thing your brain receives every morning. Think of water as pressing the power button. Coffee is just switching to performance mode. Habit number 2, get morning sunlight. If your bedroom looks like a vampire cave until noon, your brain is probably confused. Your body runs on an internal clock called the circadian rhythm. Morning sunlight tells your brain, "Good morning, it's time to wake up." This triggers cortisol at the right time. Not the stress kind people worry about, but the natural hormone that helps you feel alert. At the same time, it starts the countdown for melatonin production later that night, helping you sleep better. Better sleep tonight means a faster brain tomorrow. Even 5 to 10 minutes outside can make a noticeable difference. Open your curtains, walk outside, stand on your balcony. Your brain has been waiting millions of years for sunlight. Don't replace it entirely with your phone screen. Habit number 3, move your body before your chair. Imagine turning on a computer and immediately opening 20 Chrome tabs. That's basically what many people do. Wake up, sit, open laptop, start work. But your brain actually performs better after movement. Exercise increases blood flow, delivering more oxygen and nutrients to brain cells. It also stimulates chemicals like BDNF, often called fertilizer for the brain, because it supports learning and memory. Now, before you panic, you don't need an intense workout. 5 minutes of stretching, a short walk, a few squats, some jumping jacks, even dancing badly in your room counts. Your goal isn't burning calories, it's waking up your nervous system. Think of movement as telling your brain, "Hey, we're alive. Time to perform." Habit number 4, don't check your phone immediately. This one hurts, because almost everyone does it. You wake up, and within 30 seconds, you're reading emails, checking Instagram, watching short videos, replying to messages, and somehow learning that someone you've never met bought a new coffee mug. Congratulations. Your brain just lost control of its own attention before breakfast. Every notification tells your brain, someone else decides what deserves your focus. Instead, protect your first 20 to 30 minutes. No scrolling, no endless news, no social media. Spend those minutes intentionally. Read something, journal, stretch, plan your day, or simply enjoy the silence. The first information your brain consumes often sets the mental tone for everything that follows. Feed it carefully. Habit number 5, give your brain one small win. Your brain loves progress, not perfection, progress. That's why making your bed can feel strangely satisfying. Or checking off a tiny task gives you unexpected motivation. Completing something small creates momentum. Instead of starting your day with an overwhelming to-do list, choose one tiny victory. Read 2 pages, review yesterday's notes, write 1 paragraph, practice vocabulary for 5 minutes. Solve one math problem. That's it. Small wins activate your brain's reward system. And once your brain feels productive, it becomes much easier to continue. Motivation rarely comes first. Action usually creates motivation. Why these habits actually work together. Here's something interesting. None of these habits are magical alone, but together, they build an environment where your brain can perform at its best. Water restores hydration. Sunlight resets your body clock. Movement increases blood flow. Avoiding your phone protects attention. Small wins build momentum. Notice something? None of these habits require talent. None require expensive equipment. None require waking up at 4 a.m. They simply help your brain do what it was already designed to do. Think about professional athletes. They don't wait until the game starts to prepare. Their warm-up begins long before the competition. Your morning routine is your brain's warm-up. The quality of that warm-up often determines how well you perform for the rest of the day. A simple 20-minute brain routine. Let's combine everything into one practical routine. Minute 1 to 2, drink a large glass of water. Minute 3 to 10, go outside or stand where you can get natural sunlight. Minute 10 to 15, stretch, walk, or do light exercise. Minute 15 to 20, avoid your phone. Complete one tiny productive task. That's it. 20 minutes. No fancy biohacking, no complicated productivity system. Just small habits that gradually improve how your brain feels every morning. The best part? These habits don't just make mornings easier, they make learning easier, working easier, remembering easier, and focusing easier. Final thoughts. People often search for shortcuts to become smarter. A magic supplement, a secret app, a miracle productivity hack. But many times, the biggest improvements come from consistently doing the obvious things most people ignore. Your brain isn't asking for perfection. It's asking for the right conditions. Give it water. Give it light. Give it movement. Protect its attention, and let it experience an early win. Do that consistently, and you may be surprised by how much faster your brain begins to feel. Not because you've changed your intelligence, but because you've finally stopped getting in your own way. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to Simple Learn for more science-backed habits that make learning, thinking, and everyday life a little easier. And here's a challenge. Tomorrow morning, try all 5 habits before touching your phone. Then pay attention to how your brain feels by lunchtime. Sometimes the smallest morning changes create the biggest differences. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.